Good evening. So, tonight I am going to be talking about updating your vehicle records with the DMV. Okay. Some of you may think that the DMV automatically should have the updates in question or should have information as needed on your vehicle records, but I'm here to tell you it does not work that way. Okay. The DMV a lot of times will not have the updates pertaining to your vehicle records or whatnot. You will have to provide this information to the DMV. Okay. With that being said, I am going to cover 4 points that you guys should be mindful of and should share with the DMV in the event you are needing to make updates in these 4 areas. Okay. The first thing is going to be your name change. So sometimes folks, for whatever reason, do not want to change their name in the event of marriage, divorce, or that court order right away. Sometimes people would drag out the process and will try to change their name later on down the road. And what happens is, if this change is not reflected on your driver's license, your ID, or your permit, as such, is going to impact the vehicle side of things. Now, I don't specialize in, driver's license and things of this nature, but that's just the very basics of information. Changing your name or your license, ID, permit, etc., will automatically cover the vehicle side of your DMV transactions automatically. But if you don't change the driver's side or ID or permit side of your name, then that's going to impact the vehicle record as such. So be very mindful of that. Okay. If you don't change it and take care of it right away, later on down the road, you could be impacted, when you least suspect it, and then you will be asked to provide, different types of documentation depending on your situation. Okay. The second type of area regarding the change could be your address. Okay, if you change your address, make sure you advise the DMV immediately. Okay, and let me just add this: if you change your address at the post office, okay, that does not take care of the DMV side of things. Okay, the DMV does not go by the fact that you changed it at the post office. They're not going to forward your mail either. Normally, they're not going to do that. So take it upon yourself to fill out that change of address form and give that to the DMV or change it online depending on your state so that your address can be updated. A lot of times what I hear from folks is, they didn't get a notice from the DMV. Okay, I know things happen with the mail, but sometimes you are not notified by the DMV simply because you did not change your address. So change that address so that you can get the notifications as you would need pertaining to your vehicle records. Okay. The third item you want to be mindful of is going to be any possible changes with your lien holder. Okay, maybe your lien holder, if you have one, may have been acquired, or merged with another financial institution. Okay, so you will want to reach out to your new financial institution and get the lien code, the applicable name, the address, so that you can share that with the DMV as such. And if your lien holder, if you paid your lien off and your lien holder has gone out of business, then you can also reach out to your state corporation commission and get that information from them so that you can share that with the DMV and thus, get your clear title when you are in need of that as well. Okay. And lastly, okay, in the event you sell your vehicle, and this one I see happen often, okay, when you sell your vehicle, you dispose of your vehicle, you trade your vehicle in, you will want to advise the DMV as soon as possible. Okay, do not rely upon the dealer, the buyer, or any other party to notify the DMV on your behalf. Okay, because if you do not notify the DMV or the DMV has no record that you sold the vehicle, your title record will remain open. Okay, and if you are in a state or jurisdiction that collects personal property taxes, this will be an issue. for you as well. So, in the event you sell that vehicle, reach out to the DMV, give them the date also that you sold the vehicle. Okay. And let me also add this: if you turn your plates in, please be advised that turning the plates in does not automatically take that vehicle out of your name. Okay, because you can have a vehicle, a title record that's still active, even though there are no plates on it. So do your part and advise the DMV accordingly. If you want to share your feedback on tonight's segment, feel free to drop me a line below. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please click share and subscribe. I hope to hear from you soon.